Welcome back. MarauderEX here with part 16 of Let's Play Dragon Force. Starting off domestic affairs. Giving everyone awards that earned it through the last fight. Just so that, you know, their troop count is bulked up and they stay happy. I'm starting to get a ton of generals and I don't want any of them walking out on me when I need it most. I've got a nice surplus of medals built up, thanks to not using any on Junon because of the public support index. So I'm going to go ahead and give a couple of Terrace, bulk up, give her cavalry. It's the strongest unit that she's really got, and hopefully it'll help her out later on because she desperately needs to level. The domestic affairs are going to start getting a little longer with the more stuff that I've got to do. I'm just going to run through everything on this one, even though I know none of the captives will join me because they are all fairly important generals, except for Killer in there. Gollum, Shan, and Yana, they're all a nation's starting generals, so they are not going to join me until I get that Monarch. And even then, I've seen sometimes that it'll glitch and they won't join you even if you have the Monarch, which does kind of suck, because that means you're out of general. As you'll see, Magica Castle is still level 1. I am not ever going to fortify that castle until after the storyboard kicks up. Eventually, Magica Castle will be taken over by two generals, both controlling zombies. They're the people that Vlad has to go after. And then you have to go and recapture the castle from them. And you could leave them there and just never deal with them, but then you're short a castle. Kind of pointless. So, and you'll get a general out of it. I've never used said general. Just by the time you get them, they're not strong enough to work up. So maybe we'll try it this time just as something new, considering I'm doing it as a Let's Play. Yay for new. Still in domestic affairs. So I've gotten a decent number of generals. Decent number of items searched, so hey, worth it. I should probably start moving some of the people who are searching the same castle regularly into other castles. Like I might move Senna into another castle so that he's not constantly searching Tristan. But that just requires moving a ton of people around. I don't think I'm going to do that. At least not right now. Maybe after I've taken over a little more of the map and I don't have to worry about being attacked from any major side. Because right now, the other nations are still quite a threat to me. So. And all of these generals that you can get, they are really fodder at this point. They'll all come starting with 10 units. So it's really not worth dealing with them half the time, other than just to stick them in castle and leave them there. Just so you've got, you know, a warm body occupying a castle so that it stays in your control. Alright, let's go back to the world map and actually get on with the game. I've spent more than enough time in domestic affairs this round. Let's see. One little trick that you can do during combat with Vlad or anyone else that has Resurrect is right before combat's about ready to end, just use Resurrect. It gives you free troops, it doesn't alter the reserves for that castle, so that way you can keep one of your generals with close to full troop supply without having to put any of the others at a disadvantage by having to wait to recruit. So, I'm going to tempt fate and I'm going to go after one of the Trandor castles with Presto. Why not? He's sitting there all by himself, one general to a castle. That castle is never fought over, at least not when you're playing as Junon. If you're playing as either Trandor or Topaz, then it's fought over all the time, because you've got Highland and the other nation that you're not playing as trying to come after it. And I'm not going to tell them to go directly to that castle because the troops are stupid. they will take the shortest route possible, even if it means going through an enemy castle. Which, that one Topaz castle next to Magica, more generals than I really care to deal with at the moment. They don't have a lot of troops, but I just don't want to mess with it. I guarantee you they're going to be more of a hassle than they're worth, because you're not going to capture half of them. They're going to go back up, refill their troops, and then you're going to get wave after wave after wave of Trandor trying to come back and take over your castle. So, I'm also going to take over the castle, the Highland Castle there. That's going to be in the next video. I'm running out of time on this one. That is going to be a fun fight. I look forward to it, and I hope you will join us for that one. See you in the next part.